Working with victims, we have identified that there are several points where they may need extra help to navigate the criminal justice system, whether this is extra information, some reassurance, or someone to talk to. For victims who have vulnerabilities, this can mean additional support. Part of the Victims Code of Practice outlines when a victim may be considered vulnerable and needing that extra support in the criminal justice system. Vulnerable victims have told us they feel more at risk due to feeling isolated, being elderly, having a mental health condition, or a physical disability. Vulnerable victims have told us they feel the criminal justice journey can sometimes be a little harder to navigate for them and sometimes can feel lonely or scary. Those people that are accessing the criminal justice system, victims of crime, will find this very challenging, maybe scary, unfamiliar. They don't know what's going to happen next. Those people with vulnerabilities may find these feelings enhanced because of their vulnerabilities. Reporting a crime, having to make a statement, and dealing with the criminal justice system could be very daunting for most people who experience a crime. For those who have a vulnerability, that experience can be enhanced even more so. Young people who are going through the criminal justice system are especially vulnerable, and we need to make sure that we provide the right resources for them, that we listen to them, and that we inform their parents how we are going to be working with that child. When professionals are working with vulnerable victims of crime, they need to remember that everybody's going to have different needs. One particular gentleman I remember, he had a head injury due to the crime that he'd experienced, and this impacted on his memory. So we had to ensure that he had the right professionals around him, so that information that was provided to him from the criminal justice system was in a manageable way, so that he could understand that. As working professionals with victims in the criminal justice process, it's important we identify where people may be feeling more vulnerable and where they might need extra support. For example, victims have told us that it's been so valuable when they've had information sent in a way that is more understandable for them, and that may be in their own language, for instance. We make sure to ask what support is needed and how we can tailor our responses to support those who are vulnerable. This way, we ensure the criminal justice process is accessible and understandable for all.